So just recapping from the script that you heard last lesson. So it was Mrs. Jones. You are a volunteer in a Bromford care home. One of the residents, who is obviously Mrs. Jones, has difficulty in dressing herself and asked you to help them put on her jacket. The resident has a condition which affects her joints, and this means that she needs help with everyday tasks because of the pain in her wrists and elbows. So first off, we need to think about what condition that could be. So I'd like you to make sure that you know what arthritis means, just in case these questions are asked when you complete your role play at school. So it's now your turn to make your own script. So you need to have in your script a Mrs. Jones, who obviously has arthritis, struggles to put on her jacket and requires some help, and yourself. Has to be written out like my example that I showed you on the last lesson. However, you do need to tweak it to make sure it suits you and what you're asking them and what their responses are. Remember the scenario, what the problems Mrs. Jones has. Do try and cover all the care values within your script. Once you've made a script, add the comments where you think each of the care values is demonstrated. And if you're unsure, obviously send me a message through Class Charts and I can help you. On the next slide, it will show you how you can make comments next to your script. So here we go. Here are the comments box that I've put in on top of my script that I sent you on lesson 1 of the script. So as you can see, I've put down in the middle 2 boxes so I can just make some notes in that area of the care values. So at the top where I've knocked on the door and asked to come in, that's showing respect. Okay, so I'll just make a little note in a box to say that I've covered respect there. Later on during the coursework, we would need to explain why we showed respect there. Further down in the green, I've obviously highlighted an anti-discriminatory practice. That's because we've spoken about dietary needs and for her not to worry about it. So that shows that we're accepting all beliefs and we're not discriminating against her for being or trying to be vegetarian. So again, fill in the blanks so you can add in where your care values have been shown through your script as well. So the script you will need for when you come back into school, okay? So what I need to do is to make sure that you've applied all the care values. Will not be used when doing your role play, okay? So the script will not be in your hands when you do the role play. You will need to remember it, so you'll need to do it without your notes. I will always be Mrs. Jones and you will always be yourself, so the script will stay the same. Doesn't matter if you forget something when you're doing your role play, as long as it's mentioned in your write-up, so in your evaluation, it doesn't matter that we've missed it. So far what I should have back this week is, or just after the holidays is also fine, is a script in 2 different colours, one for Mrs. Jones and one for yourself, hopefully identifying all the care values, very similar to the script that I've shown you.